parasite, which you call the fluke.
Yes.
How did we get that?
The Fasciolopsis larval parasite belongs to the malignant development. The Clostridium belongs to the pre-malignant or tumor growth part of the whole process. How do we get them? That has been the subject of my research and what's in the Advanced Cancer book, of course. We eat Clostridium bacteria because they're everywhere in dirt, but we don't get sick from eating Clostridium in dirt. We eat a common little parasite in dirt called rabbit fluke. It has a scientific name too. And that rabbit fluke brings in Clostridium, sort of like the Trojan horse brought in soldiers. They are within. So after eating rabbit fluke with nearly all the food that you think is perfectly safe.
Carrots? Root vegetables?
Raw carrots, yes. Even cooked carrots, yes. Because this parasite, the rabbit fluke, does not get killed by boiling temperatures. We test all the food for our patients for 3 molds: zearalenone, patulin, and aflatoxin. I see those molds, that is the mycotoxins that they make, not the mold, growing mold itself. But the mycotoxins they make are dreadfully toxic, and I always see them in cancer patients right in the tumor. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but when you find it's a common denominator for tumors, it does make you think it's important.
And where does the patulin mold come from?
Patulin is found in other fruits and plant materials too, but apples is where we get most of it. You can hardly peel an apple without seeing some mold under the peeling, and that will have patulin in it. Is
that what we see in the brown spot?
Yes. That's what the brown spot is. It isn't really a brown spot. It's a moldy spot.
How do you suggest we prepare our fruit, and how should we eat it?
Mostly don't eat it. Peel those fruits. Peel the potatoes. Peel the apples. Peel the pears. Peel the peaches. Peel everything, and then you'll be astounded at what you have been eating.
What's your concern with the relationship with the pet and the sick patient?
Pet dander and pet saliva and pet filth gets into everything in the room. I have tested dust from the room of a home where there was a pet, let's say just a cat, much as I love cats, or a dog, and there are ascaris eggs everywhere and tapeworm eggs everywhere, on the tabletop, on the kitchen counter, on the chairs, anywhere you want to take a dust sample. And why wouldn't there be? Our dander is everywhere, and our germs are everywhere. Why wouldn't theirs be?
And what do these 2 parasites do to the body?
They are very injurious. Ascaris does some of the most damaging things to us, causes our seizures, causes our very many brain disorders.
About 3 or 4 years ago, I guess it was 4 years ago, Lisa started having seizures. The seizures were, they covered pretty much a wide range of different types of seizures. They covered different areas of her body, which to the doctors basically indicated a non-epileptic seizure. She went through EEG, several different doctors. Anyways, I was referred to Dr. Clark. This is when I actually initially heard of her. And treatment she used for seizures, which was black walnut. We tried her on the black walnut after not wanting her to go on other drugs for negative side effects, and the black walnut worked, so we kept her on that.
And when you start taking the black walnut, did you instantly get results?
About 5 days later, my seizures stopped. I'll have one now at once, maybe every 2 months.
As another option in helping to kill the microorganisms, Dr. Clark has created a product she calls the Synchro Zap, or a Zapper, and it works by sending electrical frequency into the body. And it's only run off of a 9-volt battery, which you can see in the back here. And it's harmless to the body. And all you do is I'll have Jane hold this one. You just wet it down. You put it on the little electrode here. So you just place it over the pulse point. And snap it on, and it's that simple. And the little electrode just snaps on and off on this snap. And then we do the other one the exact same way. Get it a little bit wet, so you've got conductivity. You don't even actually feel this when it's going on the body. Place it over the pulse point. Just turn it on by pushing the button, and it works in a cycle of 7 minutes, and then it takes a 20-minute rest, then it repeats for 7 minutes, and it takes another 20-minute rest, then it repeats for 7 more minutes. For the first 7 minutes, it'll kill the parasite, and if anything should be living in the parasite, like a bacteria, then the next 7 minutes will kill the bacteria, and if a virus should be living inside the bacteria, the following 7 minutes should clean all of that up as well. And that's the principle behind this device. Like I said, this is optional, but we do find that it does help with the effectiveness of the flush. And that is